everyone, it's Lizzie and welcome back to my channel. Can you believe that I am working with cash right now? Like, I am so excited to get back to the basics. A lot to share with you guys with our budget, with what has been going on, what I've learned being a cashless budgeter for the past 6 months. So in the beginning of 2021, I had the bright idea to go digital, meaning having no cash, zero cash, everything online. And so there was a lot of back and forth throughout this 6 months of, hey, what is going on? Are we truly making an impact in reaching, oh, a light just went out. Sometimes they work great and other times it's just, not working. So hopefully this light still stays on. But a lot of things have went on and I'm excited to share what our journey has brought us, being digital cash budgeters and now going back to what actually worked well for us in reaching our financial goals. So I am excited to go back to cash budgeting, and I got my teller slip because I had money to stuff a couple of sinking funds that I will be keeping in our safe. So I have this, I've had it for years. This was from an Etsy shop, Budgeting with Ashley. I don't believe that she is selling anymore. She might be on vacation, because I checked and her shop said that she was on vacation. So, but these cash envelopes are from Conscious Wallet, and then these ones here are from my shop. This is the August themed. They are daisies, and I am just, let me see if this focuses. Hello. But these are the daisies, and then this is from last month, but I wanted to use this one because why not? And yeah, so these are available on my Etsy shop, and the link is in the description box below. So how I am using cash envelopes, there are a few things that you want to do first to see what categories are actually going to work for you. So you have to look at the past to see what you've spent, so that way in the future you know how to categorize your money. So on my variable spending, I do go eat out. So I have a cash envelope for that. I was debating whether or not to have a gas cash envelope. You all convinced me in a comment, so we're gonna try it out. I normally had always used my debit card even when I was a cash budgeter, just for convenience purposes, but for savings, I will consider using gas for cash. So we're gonna see how this works. It's a process, it's an adjustment. It feels like I am relearning cash budgeting again. So bear with me, bear with me. So I have that. And then groceries. This is my responsibility in the household. So we do budget like dividing and conquering. And this is a lesson that I learned from Jordan Page. I've talked about her many, many times on my channel. But she says you divide up responsibilities of what those variable spending is. So if you're married or, you have a significant other, but you figure out, okay, what is each role? What do they normally spend on? So for me, it's like medical. I make sure that we have, our vitamins, protein shakes, food, household items. I take care of our dogs, taking them to the groomers, those sort of things. And then obviously my personal spending. That's what I'm responsible for. I hardly eat out. I did take an eating out envelope because we will be using cash for eating out because that's my husband's responsibility. And I'll explain how we're gonna manage all of that. But just so you know, this is my responsibility. So I will be carrying this with me. I included a miscellaneous, and this is new to me, but I see the importance of that because I was looking at my past transactions on my expense tracker, And I did see that I was like buying random things. So I went to the farmer's market and I got flowers that wasn't grocery. It was other. It was some other spending. It wasn't my personal spending, because personal spending is like what I consider clothing, getting nails, different things like that. So it's just random stuff. So I may be stuffing this, just small bills here and there, just slowly grow this. And then if I want to spend something getting flowers or getting something very random, then that's what this would be for. And then I have my personal spending. As I explained, this is for me to get like makeup, hair ties, or clothes, whatever the case is. This is my personal spending to do what I wish. And my husband also has that as well. And I'll get into how we're going to manage his in a minute. And then we have this one that is titled To Bank. And the reason why I have this is because I remember back 7 months ago when we were cash budgeters, I was having a problem with, I had the cash withdrawn, and then my husband, he would use the credit card or the debit card and use the money that was intended for groceries, because he went and he did a grocery run for me because I couldn't go to the grocery store, and on and on and on. So I think if something like that were to occur, or if I use my credit card, because I like using my credit card. I don't keep balances on my credit card. I do like it for the reward. I have control over that spending. I never swipe the credit card if I do not have the money. So I've never gone like over budget that way in this past 6 months of going cashless. So don't think that that's the case. So what I think may be beneficial is if I do end up like buying something from Amazon, for example, which I do quite a bit, or ordering something else, we can use our credit card and then take that money from whatever category. So if we order something from eating out, or if I order groceries, which I do often, I can then separate the portion of that money and I will put it in the To Bank envelope. That way, when I go back to the bank to do whatever transaction, or at the end of the week, I will just deposit it back into said account and then make the payment into the credit card. So if you follow along with that, if that makes sense, hopefully I explained that well. If you have any questions about that, let me know in the comments. But that is the idea of my cash envelopes, the ones I will be carrying with me. Now for my husband, he is responsible for the entertainment side of things. So what we've agreed on is that he can use his credit card for eating out. He is a carpenter, and so he is on the road quite a bit. And so it's hard for him sometimes to pack a lunch if I didn't make leftovers, or if the homeowner, like today, for example, the homeowner's microwave is not working. So I had to heat up the food and bring it to him. That way he won't spend money on eating out. So if a situation like that arises, he could just use his credit card. We budgeted an amount for eating out, and then I'll just make sure and track it of what is going on with the credit card. Because if I give him cash, he is one that he doesn't save receipts. So for me to like see what he actually spent, where our money is going and all of that, him using cash does not work. So he is better using his debit card or using his credit card, because we both have access to all of our accounts. We have everything joint. It's not his and mine, and both of us are not on each other's account. No, we both are on every single account of ours, so I can see and he can see what each of us are doing. That's kind of how we're handling the like daily cash envelope spending. And then we have these ones here, which is the sinking funds. Now I have sinking funds online on my online bank, and I've showed you this before. This is the simple budget envelope. Woo, look at that light. Ooh, let's see. Can you see that? Okay. So this is the simple budget envelope app I've shown a few times. It's actually not free. It used to be free, but I found out that it is not free anymore, so that kind of stinks. So I have these and I track my accounts like car maintenance, Christmas, our emergency fund, our fun envelope, which is, or a fun account, which is like for vacation and doing like a weekend getaway. We can just tap into that. We don't have separate accounts for like our anniversary vacation. We used to, but that just didn't work well for us. So this is what has been working okay. Yeah, so we're taking our pet and our health out of the digital, and we're going to put that into here. And then I'm also going to be adding a couple of categories. So let me just show you those really quick. This is going to be for my beauty, and it is not for makeup. It is not for nails. This envelope, what my intention is to have this be for my hair appointments. And if you don't know, if you haven't been following me on social media, you can go ahead and follow me over there, Naturally Lizzie 0922. But I am on a curly girl journey, and I have always straightened my hair. You all have seen from way back when I had always straightened my hair. In the beginning of the year, I had decided to just own my beauty that God gave me. He gave me curls. They're crazy. They're hard to manage, but He gave them to me. So I have to go for a curly girl appointment, and those are kind of expensive. They're close to $200, and I don't have that to just cough up and pay every like 3-4 months. So that is what this is going to be for. And then I got this idea from Brittany, and I'll have her channel linked down below. But what she had said, that she has a blessing envelope where she just uses that to bless someone. And we have always done an offering. So we call it our offering, where we can give above and beyond our tithe because we are tithers. But how she explained the blessing sinking fund, it just really touched my heart. And I'm like, you know what? I think that is exactly what we need to do. Like, we are called to be the light of this world and to show the love of Jesus. And so what more, if God has blessed us with our finances and we're able to separate a portion of that to bless someone else, why wouldn't we? So I'm excited about that. Thank you, Brittany, for sharing that with all of us. And I'm definitely taking that with me. So that is what this envelope is for. And then we have our health and our pet. So these two are the ones that I will be stuffing today from the sinking fund. But let me go ahead and just stuff these. Have my teller slip. And I went to the bank and I took out the hello, can you focus? Okay. $370 is what we had taken out. And I love this. I love this so much. So we are going to be stuffing our gas envelope, and this is going to be getting $50. So I have 20, 40, and 50. And that's going in here. Let me actually write that is our starting balance is 50. I think that's it for here because the rest, I don't have anything that needs to go for a daily spending. So now it is these two and our giving, which is the blessing envelope. Let me start with the pet, and the pet is getting $50. So we're just going to take one $50 bill, and that's going in here. And the health is getting 20. So I have the 20. It's so weird stuffing envelopes again. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Who else is excited about me going back to cash? Like, I'm so excited. All right, and then we have this one, which is going to be my blessing or the offering. for us to be able to bless someone or an organization sometime this month. So we usually separate 10% of our income for our tithe, and then 5% goes to the offering or the blessing. So $250 is going in here because that's what we had set aside prior. So we have 150, 220, 230, 240, 245, 250. Okay, so somebody is going to be receiving a blessing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that opportunity to bless someone. All right, so these are the cash envelopes. And let me just put this back. There you have it. That is my cash stuffing for you. It's been a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. So forgive me. But if you guys did enjoy me coming back to cash, then definitely support me and encourage me by hitting the thumbs up button, leaving me a comment. I'll reply back to each of you. And I am just so thankful for this community. I'm so thankful for everyone that I have been able to meet online. And I'm just so thankful, truly thankful for you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will see you guys right here in a brand new video. Bye guys!